Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, man. Got another great video for you guys today. As usual, you guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history. And in this video, man, I'm going to call out Kenny Jet Smith, man. Where is Kenny the Jet Smith, man? Is he still standing on LeBron James as the number 2 player, the number 2 best player in the NBA right now? Where's Kenny Jet Smith, man? To basically, like I said, man, he needs to come out and issue a public apology to all the NBA fans, all the true basketball fans out there, all the people who listen to this clown. He owes an apology to all these people out there because you're not educating the public. You're not educating the true fans of basketball. So I'm calling out Kenny Jet Smith, man, with his preseason rankings of LeBron James as the 2nd best player in the NBA. We're going to call him out in this video, man. We're going to clown this fool, man, because that number 2 ranking that he had is looking really bad right now, Kenny Jet Smith. You're looking like a straight fool, like you were when you said that, like I said you were. So where's Kenny Jet Smith out, man? Smith at? He needs to come out, like I said, issue a public apology to the rest of the NBA, to the NBA fans for that idiotic take, man, for trying to make it seem like LeBron James is the number 2 player in the league, man. We're going to talk about this video. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states that's been supporting my channel. I'm truly, truly humble, guys. Thank you very much, man, for all the support. You guys sending me the messages, commenting, liking my videos, you know, sharing your stories with me, sharing the info. You guys in the membership, anyone that's donated to my channel, like I said, it's very humbling, guys. You know, I don't solicit for money, and I know my videos aren't fancy or flashy. So much respect to all you guys who've been supporting my channel. Thank you, guys. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, excuse me for a second. So, yes, guys, man, we want to talk about Kenny Jet Smith in this video, man. And we're just going to expose and clown this dude, man, because I've lost all respect for Kenny Jet Smith, man. And see, this is the problem that I have with a lot of these ex-NBA players, these current NBA players on their podcasts, or like I said, these guys that are broadcasters now, or they're analysts, or, you know, whatever the case may be, however they cover the NBA, whatever aspect it is. I've lost respect for a lot of these guys, for most of them, because as we can see, a lot of these quote-unquote men, they have no integrity, man. I'm telling you right now, I don't think that really people understand what integrity really means and what it is to have integrity. I don't think they understand this. When we talk about, you know, LeBron James and Clutch paying people to say something, that goes directly to your integrity. So, for example, if someone came up to me and was like, hey, you know, Sports and Fitness Rants, we give you $1,000 a month if you promote this product, right? Or you promote this person. Even though I do not, you know, support that product or I do not support that person, because you're paying me to speak good about the product or to speak good about this person, I'll oblige and I'll do it, even though it goes against what I believe. That's literally integrity. You're not holding on to your integrity. You're literally doing something because someone's paying you to say or speak a certain way or to have a certain opinion or whatever the case may be. You lost all integrity. You're not holding on to what you believe and what you stand on. So if I don't like this player, or I don't think this player is greater than this player, and I can give several examples why I believe this, but I could break it down and give you guys the info. If someone pays me money and then all of a sudden I change my opinion on this because I'm being paid to say something, that speaks to my integrity. I've given up my integrity, whatever I stood on, right? And I've changed my mind now because someone paid me to say something or someone gave me something, right? They gave me, I've benefited somehow, right? From changing my mind, from swaying my opinion. People have lost their integrity. So what do we say? You listen to these guys speak in the broadcast booth. You listen to them break down something analytically. It doesn't add up. And you're scratching your head like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Reggie Miller comes to mind. Reggie Miller, who I respect as a basketball player, what he did in the 80s and the 90s, I'll always respect him as a golden era player, right? It's nothing to do with that. But I don't respect him as a broadcaster. I don't respect what he has to say as far as his analytical takes as an analyst when he's broadcasting these games, especially these LeBron James Lakers games. This dude sounds ridiculous, some of the things that he says. Once again, he's not holding on to his integrity. Isaiah Thomas, another guy that comes to mind. He's completely lost all integrity. He has no cachet, no credibility now. Who wants to listen to Isaiah Thomas? He's not credible because you're always crying and moaning. You're flip-flopping all over the place. Isaiah Thomas says XYZ about Michael Jordan, I could bring up videos of Isaiah Thomas saying the complete opposite thing. He says XYZ about Scottie Pippen, I could bring a video of Isaiah Thomas saying the complete opposite about Scottie Pippen. He's all over the place. He got, LeBron James is the greatest of all time. Michael Jordan's the greatest of all time. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's the greatest of all time. He don't know what he's talking about. That's why I say these guys don't have any leg to stand on. They don't have no cachet, no credibility. Why would you listen to Isaiah Thomas? This dude has no integrity, man. He has no honor. He's a classless individual, man. Scottie Pippen comes to mind, a guy that has no integrity, flip-flopping all over the place, right? I mean, even guys who I believe in, who I respect, even sometimes they say things that don't add up to what they do. So I told you guys about Pat Riley, and I respect the hell out of Pat Riley, man. He's a straight G, man. He's a grown man. I have no beef with Pat Riley. But if you guys remember, when LeBron James was getting ready to surpass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's total points, they interviewed Pat Riley about that, and Pat Riley said that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar will always be the greatest of all time to him. Right? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest of all time. And I have no problem with that. If he thinks Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest of all time, that's great. I respect Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and that's good for Pat Riley. The problem I have with Pat Riley is that the actions don't speak to that. And what am I talking about? If you guys remember, Pat Riley retired Michael Jordan's number 23. With the Miami Heat. Michael Jordan never played a minute for the Miami Heat, but he retired Michael Jordan's number 23 with the Heat. And why did he do that? If you remember during the ceremony, Pat Riley said he did that to recognize Michael Jordan as the greatest player of all time and what he's done for the game. That's what he said, and that's why he did that gesture. So when he says all those years later, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest of all time to me, he'll always be the greatest of all time, then why did you not retire Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's number? You see what I'm saying, guys? It don't add up. So you're saying one thing, but you're doing something else. You clearly thought that Michael Jordan was greatest of all time at that time because you retired his number. So what changed? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did not play basketball between that time and now, but all of a sudden now you're saying that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the greatest of all time. You see these guys, they don't hold on to what they're saying. They're constantly switching and flipping back and forth. It don't add up. So when we talk about, someone like Kenny Smith, and he makes his asinine statement before the season starts about LeBron James, the second best player, and then we laugh, and I listen to this, and Charles Barkley and Shaq, they were all like, what? And they pushed back on it. But I told you guys, it wasn't just about him saying that LeBron James is the second best player. It's the fact that what he said to explain it, like what he said as the reasonings behind him having LeBron James number 2 made no sense. He said LeBron James is one of the few people in the league, the few players in the league, that can lead his team in all statistics. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, let it marinate. Okay, let's go over this again. He said that LeBron James is the second best player in the league currently because he's one of the very few players that can lead his team in all statistics. I don't know what the hell that even means. I don't know what that has to do with winning games, Kenny the Jet Smith. Winning games. What does that have to do with winning games? Because once again, what we've noticed this season is that LeBron James is not leading the team in anything. He ain't leading them nowhere. They're literally negative 111 with LeBron James on the basketball court. So you're telling me, Kenny Jet Smith, that the second best player in the league, who could lead his team in all these areas, all these categories, all these stats, is a negative 111 through the first, 21 games of the season for the Lakers? He's a negative 111 already, 20 games into the season. He's negative 111. But Kenny Jet Smith has that guy as the second best player in the league because he can lead his team in all statistics. Not leading them in points. He's not leading them in rebounds. He's leading them in assists. Okay, LeBron James leads all of his teams in assists because he plays in the system. Is anybody impressed by that? Nope, not at all. Doesn't lead them in steals. Doesn't lead them in blocks. He leads them in turnovers. So yes, Kenny Jet Smith, you're right. He leads them in assists and turnovers. Once again, goes hand in hand. LeBron James makes an assist, turns the ball over. Not impressed at all with LeBron James plus minus or his assist to turnover ratio. It's not impressive at all, man. So when Kenny Jet Smith says that LeBron James can lead his team in all statistics, when did he do this? He said he can, but he's not. Is he leading them in defensive win shares? Is he leading them in defensive intensity or defensive effort? Is he leading them in any of this stuff? Is he getting back on D? No, he's not. And this is not just this season. This has been for several years. So once again, I question Kenny Smith and his basketball acumen and why he would make a statement like that. LeBron James hasn't played defense in over 10 seasons, but he says that LeBron James can lead his team in all statistics, all stats. So once again, stats are more important than winning games and playing defense and being a leader taking responsibility, not blaming your teammates or the coaching staff. Can't just remember talking about stats. When do stats matter? Stats do not matter in this weak era. Stats never mattered. It never mattered. It's about winning games. It's about going out there and giving the effort, about being a true competitor, playing with that love of the game. LeBron James don't have none of that stuff. He ain't got no heart, no grit, none of this stuff, man. But Kenny J. Smith has him as the number 2 best player coming into this season. Meanwhile, LeBron James, once again, is not leading the Lakers in anything but assists and turnovers. Oh, and maybe minutes played. Once again, hurting the Lakers, though. So once again, Kenny J. Smith is exposed. His basketball knowledge, his basketball take is exposed horribly this season. Already only 20 games into the season, LeBron James is negative 111. So what is he leading the team in? All the stats that he's put up ain't amounting to anything. Even if we look at past years, the stats that LeBron James has put up while playing 50 games, 60 games, 65 games on a team that's fighting for a plane every year. So what impact are your stats having? They're not having any impact. But Kenny J. Smith has LeBron James ranked number 2. So once again, where's Kenny J. Smith at to issue a public apology to the NBA fans out there, the people who are trying to become educated by listening to these fools? That's why we're supposed to be listening to these guys. They're supposed to be the analysts. They're supposed to be breaking the game down, helping us to understand it. They're supposed to be educating us. I keep telling you guys this. But they're not educating you. They're not Hubie Brown. They're not Mike Fratello. They're not Marv Albert or Bob Costas. They're not Doug Collins. They're not educating you. They're not Dick Versace. None of these guys are doing that. There's no insight. Magic Johnson was better in the booth. Hell, even Isaiah Thomas was better in the booth than Reggie Miller or Richard Jefferson or Kendrick Perkins or remember when J.J. Redick was in the booth? Could you listen to that clown? These guys are idiots, man. Nobody wants to listen to these fools. No integrity. Kenny J. Smith has LeBron James number 2 in the NBA. Number 2 in the NBA. Exposed. Kenny J. Smith is looking bad right now. He's looking like a straight fool. And all of us, the true fans, the YouTubers, we're 100% on the money with this, man. Once again, exposing this idea that because you play in the NBA, Kenny J. Smith's a champion. He won 2 championships. Just because you made to the mountaintop, you play in the NBA. You play with some of the greatest players of all time. Don't mean you know a damn thing about the league, the history of the game, or once again, I told you guys, you're going to hold on to your integrity, and you're going to be honest and educate the people. I told you, Kenny the Jet Smith saying that LeBron James is the number 2 best player in the league is not his opinion. That's not an opinion. I've told you what, in order to have a valid opinion, right, a valid opinion, it must be based off reality. There is no reality. There are no facts that show and prove that LeBron James is the 2nd best player in the league. Is LeBron James better than Giannis Antetokounmpo right now? No, he's not. Is he better than Nikola Jokic right now? No, he's not. Is he better than SGA right now? No, he's not. Is he better than Jason Tatum is right now? No, I don't believe he is. Is he even better than Luka Doncic right now? No, he's not. Is he better than Joel Embiid when he's healthy? No, he's not. Is he better than Kevin Durant right now? No. Is he better, like I said, is he better than a lot of these guys? He's not better than Anthony Davis. So once again, there's a lot of guys in the NBA right now that LeBron James is not better than. He's not better than these guys. Is he greater overall in the historical perspective? Yeah, he's greater than most of these guys in NBA's history. But we're talking about the current state of the NBA. When Kenny Jeff Smith makes that statement, he's not talking about historically, LeBron James is number 2 all time. He's talking about where LeBron James ranks currently in the NBA. And there's no evidence. There's no facts. There's nothing to support that opinion. Nothing. So once again, your opinion is invalid. It doesn't matter. You've lost all credibility. And you look stupid because you cannot back up your opinion with any evidence or facts. Your opinions must be based in reality, and they must have factual backings. You must be able to back it up with facts. You must be able to explain it. I told you, these guys will make statements, and they can't explain it. Gilbert Arenas makes a statement. He can't explain it. That's why he's always tripping over himself, Gilbert Arenas. He's a straight fool, man. I mean, look at that clown. Same thing with J.J. Redick. You guys remember when LeBron James and J.J. Redick had the podcast? Literally the first episode, they were contradicting themselves all over the place. All over the place. These guys are a bunch of goofs, man. And Kenny J. Smith, man, I'm assuming you're getting paid to say something like that because there's no evidence to support this. And right now, you look like a straight fool. So I really want to know, where's Kenny J. Smith at? Where is he at? This man needs to come out and make a statement about this. Because you look like a straight idiot. With LeBron James at a negative 111, 20 games into the season, turning the ball over the way he is, averaging over 4 turnovers a game, right? He's going to lead the league in turnovers. Is that what he's leading the league in? Oh, he can lead his team in all stats. He's not leading the team in anything except for turnovers and assists, which go hand in hand. No one's impressed. He can't do anything on the court. He ain't playing no defense. He still has no leadership. Still out there crying and moaning for fouls, but this is second best player in the NBA? So I told you, Kenny J. Smith has no integrity. He's lying. But also, if he really does believe that deep down, he believes that LeBron James is still the second best player in the league. Let's say he does believe that deep down in his heart. He does believe this. Once again, this exposes this era of NBA. If LeBron James, at 39, 40 years old, who don't play a lick of defense, never gets back and hustles back, right? LeBron James still bricking up free throws, still turning the ball over, traveling and carrying the ball all over the court. If that guy is the second best player in the league, then the league is in trouble, and this is what we're talking about. This is why no one wants to watch this NBA. LeBron James is the second best player in your league? That game is basic, boring, and bland. I mean, look at the top players in the game right now. Some of the top players. Ben Simmons, James Harden, LeBron James. You want to watch these guys' games? Devin Booker, Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler. Come on, man. There ain't nobody out here. Jason Tatum, SGA, Luka Doncic. I mean, come on, man. There's a very little swag in a lot of these guys, man. They're not likable. Their personalities, their games aren't really like. I mean, everyone's chucking up threes now. So really, how could you even get behind some of these guys' games? Their games are all bland and boring. Everything blends into each other. No one has personality. No one has their own style. So once again, man, it's like, this is the league that we're living in right now. So LeBron James is number 2 best player in that league. Okay, Kenny Smith, man. You got it. You exposed the NBA. Great job. So I really want to know how Kenny J. Smith can call himself an analyst. These guys are a joke, man. We're supposed to, once again, respect these guys. And we're supposed to get educated by them. We're supposed to look to Shaquille O'Neal and Charles Barkley, Kenny J. Smith, and we're supposed to look at these guys and listen to what they're saying because they're supposed to be giving us the facts, not some nonsensical take. And I told you, Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal had LeBron James top 10. How is he top 10 still? How is he top 10? I just don't get it. Once again, that actually speaks to the NBA and how bad and weak the NBA is, where someone like LeBron James can be a top 10 player still. Or like I said, in Kenny Jeff's mind, a top 3 player still. It's insane. He's been exposed this year, though. Kenny J. Smith has been exposed. LeBron James looks terrible out there. He don't look like the second best player in the league. He don't look like the top 50 best player in the league right now. The dude is a negative 111 on the court. But he can lead his team in all statistics? I don't understand that take. This guy played in the NBA, Kenny Smith. He played in the NBA. He won 2 championships. I mean, the dude was a starting point guard. But he ain't got no integrity. And he's not educating the people out there. LeBron James is nowhere near the second best player in the league. And I want Kenny J. Smith to come out, man, because he's been exposed. This man should be booed and called out everywhere he goes. They should heckle him. Everywhere Kenny J. Smith goes, they should heckle him. Oh, LeBron James, number 2 best player in the league, Kenny Smith. How's that number 2 player looking? Is LeBron James won MVP in the last 10 seasons? Nope. Has he made an all-defensive team in the last 10 seasons? Nope. Has the Lakers won a legit championship since he's been there? Nope. They've been fighting for a play every year. But Kenny J. Smith has LeBron James number 2? What did he do last year that would lead you to believe that he's number 2 this season? And like I said, Kenny J. Smith should have came out and issued a public apology and should have said, hey, listen, guys, I made a mistake here, man. I was talking a little crazy. I was trying to hype up LeBron James before the season, and I was 100% off on this. That's what Kenny J. Smith needs to come out and say. I was off on this, guys. Or come out and say, listen, I was paid to say this. I respect that more than you just coming out here and trying to stand on it like a straight clown. And like I said, the reasons you're giving don't add up. There's nothing that LeBron James is doing on the court that would lead you to believe he's the second best player in the team or in the league. Like I said, there are some nights he's not even the second best player on his team. The Lakers are winning games despite him, not because of him. But they'll look at LeBron James, oh, you got 6 triple-doubles. 6 triple-doubles. He's negative 111, though. So you have 6 triple-doubles, and I told you they're winning despite his stat padding. Kenny Smith, remember, guys, he played in the NBA. I never played in the league. Not even close to playing in the NBA. But Kenny J. Smith did. So he knows more than me, right? Gilbert Arenas always says that, oh, you guys, I played in the league. You don't know a damn thing about the game, man. You don't know about the history of the game. Are you kidding me? I told you, some of these guys, I don't think they watched the game back in the 80s and 90s. I don't think they watched it. But they love to talk about the 80s and the 90s, but they didn't watch it. Obviously, I'm not talking about Kenny Jet Smith. He played in the 80s and the 90s. Which, once again, is even more of, expose you even more. Because, once again, you're playing in the eras that we respected. And you see how this era's a joke, but you won't hold that same energy? You won't keep that standard? You're going to say LeBron James, #2 player in the league? You're going to take away from all the other great players in the NBA? You're going to take away from the era. You're exposing these guys. It don't make any sense. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.